The front door cracked like thunder. I didn't move, didn't even blink. Just sat there in my new villa, fire warm at my back, a glass of Veuve in my hand, and their daughter curled against my side, asleep. Let them see what peace really looked like. It started with that message. We want to have a peaceful Christmas with James's parents this year. Like I was a noise they needed a break from. I read it twice, staring at the full stop. No emojis, no warmth, just finality. Enjoy yourselves, I replied. Then turned off my phone. I knew they weren't going to James's parents. They didn't know I already knew. Mia used to call me every Sunday. We'd talk about her job, the garden, her daughter's piano recitals. She used to laugh with me like she needed to. Then James married her, and slowly, she didn't. It wasn't one moment, it was many. Missed calls, delayed replies, excuses that smelled too clean. Then I saw the photos. A quiet Christmas the year before, except the wine glasses in the picture were for 6, and one of them was mine. They'd cropped me out, literally. That's when I started checking the documents, quietly. The house I'd co-signed? They'd refinanced it behind my back, removed my name, shifted ownership. Legally clever, ethically cruel. The trust I set up for my granddaughter? Dissolved, redirected, into their accounts. They hadn't just betrayed me, they'd erased me. So I erased them first. Sold the old house, cashed out investments they didn't know I had, and bought a villa. 3 floors, 5 bedrooms, a dining room with a view of the sea, and enough space for every branch of the family tree they'd tried to chop me out of. I invited everyone. My brother from Edinburgh, my cousin Clara and her kids, even old Margaret, who never liked James. I sent handwritten invitations, and not one to Mia. Christmas Day, 4:42 p.m. The sun was setting in orange ribbons across the sea. The fire crackled low. Laughter spilled from the kitchen. My granddaughter was asleep on my lap, arms tight around my waist. Then the door shattered. I didn't jump. I'd been expecting them ever since I posted the group photo online. Me at the head of the table. Everyone smiling. My caption, "Grateful for the ones who never left." James stormed in first. "Where the hell is she?" he snapped. His voice was louder than the music, louder than the crackling fire, but not louder than my silence. Mia appeared behind him, her face tight with rage and mascara. "You invited everyone but us?" "You said you wanted peace," I replied. I respected that. James stepped forward. "Don't play this game. This stunt is called hosting," I said, standing slowly, gently shifting the sleeping girl to the armchair. I picked up the folder from the mantel, walked over, dropped it at James's feet. "What's this?" "Everything," I said. "Your forged transfers, the dissolved trust, the money trail." He didn't pick it up. Mia did. She opened the folder. Her hands shook as she flipped through it. "How did you?" "You should have remembered who raised you, Mia," I said quietly. "Who taught you to read the fine print, who showed you how to cover your tracks." Her lips parted, but no sound came. "You tried to make me disappear," I said, "but you forgot something." I stepped closer. My voice dropped to a whisper. I still owned the silence. They didn't shout after that, didn't beg. They just stood there, red-eyed and small in a room too big for them. James opened his mouth again, but I raised my hand before he could speak. "Get out." He hesitated, just long enough to make it awkward, then turned, walked out. Mia lingered. "I didn't think you'd—" "Of course not," I said. "You thought I'd smile and sit alone every year waiting for crumbs of your affection?" She looked down. "I left the inheritance for your daughter," I added. "None of it goes to you." That's when she finally broke. Tears came, not loud, not pleading, just bitter realization. "Merry Christmas, Mom," she whispered, before walking out into the cold. They haven't spoken to me since. The villa is quiet now, peaceful even. I set one extra plate every year, just in case my granddaughter visits on her own one day. She will. I know she will. People say revenge is about anger. It's not. It's about clarity, timing. They thought I was weak because I was quiet. But silence is a strategy, and mine was flawless. They wanted a peaceful Christmas, so I gave them one, just not the way they expected.